Welcome once again to the ESLI series, the Estbo School of Land Investments. I'm your host, Bob Ondijo, and today we're diving into one of the most powerful yet often ignored keys to success in land investment: mentorship. Now listen, there are two areas in life where mentorship is not just helpful, it is essential. Can anyone guess? That's right, marriage and money. Think about it for a moment. No school teaches you how to build a strong marriage or how to manage and multiply your money. You're handed a certificate before the lessons begin. Isn't that true? And when it comes to land investment, my friend, it's just like marriage. The commitment is deep, the stakes are high, and the decisions you make can change your life forever. That's why I always tell people, never enter land investment without a mentor. Now let me ask you this. Would you ever go for heart surgery without a doctor guiding the process? Of course not. Then why do we risk millions of shillings in land deals without someone guiding us? A mentor shortens your learning curve. They've made the mistakes, paid the price, and now can show you the shortcut to success. Even if you have to pay for mentorship, listen carefully. It's not a cost. It's an investment. I remember one of my students who bought a piece of land in a high potential estate 18 years ago. He paid 1.2 million shillings, and recently that same land was sold for 22 million shillings. Now imagine if you had paid just 100,000 shillings for mentorship before making that decision. Would that have been a loss? Of course not. Even after inflation, the returns are extraordinary. That's the power of guided investment. Mentorship can literally transform your financial destiny. And this isn't just happening in Kenya. Let's go to Dubai for a moment. A company called Soba bought properties years ago for just a few 100,000 dirhams, and today those same properties are worth 10 million dirhams or more. The lesson is simple. When you combine mentorship, vision, and patience, you create generational wealth. Now, mentorship doesn't stop once you buy land. A true mentor doesn't just teach you to buy and wait. They teach you to buy and build. You can fence your land, plant trees, or even add small access roads or drainage. Every improvement adds value. When you add value, you don't wait for opportunity, you create it. And remember, the biggest value you'll ever add is not on the land, it's in your mindset and knowledge. Now let's shift gears a little. Because mentorship protects you, but ignorance can destroy you. How many of you have heard someone say, "I was conned when buying land"? Almost everyone, right? It's painful, but it's also preventable. So let's talk about how to recognize fraud before it traps you. If someone tells you they are selling land in Kikuyu, Juja, or Ngong for just 200,000 shillings, pause. Don't celebrate, investigate. In today's Kenya, the days of cheap land are gone. The cost of legal documents alone can run into hundreds of thousands. So if the price looks too good, something is definitely wrong. Always remember, cheap land can be very expensive later. And to my brothers and sisters in the diaspora, please hear me. You work hard, save hard, and you want to invest back home. But many fraud cases involve our people abroad. Why? Because of assumptions. They assume land in Kenya should still be that cheap, but that's not true anymore. Nairobi is one of the fastest growing cities in Africa, and land in areas like Kikuyu, Juja, Kangundo Road, Kitengela, and Ngong is becoming scarce. Urbanization, infrastructure, and population growth are pushing prices higher every single year. So when someone sends you pictures of cheap land, pause, verify, and consult before you send your hard-earned money. It's simple. Scarcity creates value. We're not making new land. Developers are spending millions reclaiming swamps and improving infrastructure. That's why places like Westlands, Parklands, Runda, and Current are so expensive today. You're not just buying land, you're buying access, location, and opportunity. And if you're in the diaspora or even here in Kenya, remember this rule: trust, but verify. Before you buy, get someone reliable on the ground, a mentor, a real estate advisor, or a property lawyer. Don't buy land from WhatsApp photos. If the deal sounds too good to be true, it probably is. I once met a client who wanted to buy land to build a warehouse. Great plan, right? Their budget was 1 million shillings. I told them that budget might not get you title land near the main road. Let's look further out. But they insisted. Soon they found a seller with a miracle deal. No title deed, but the seller said, "Don't worry, it's clean land." They bought it, started construction, and boom, they discovered the land was marked for road expansion, government acquisition. Gone forever. They lost everything. That's why I always say, ignorance is the most expensive mistake you can make. So please ask the tough questions. Why is this land so cheap? Does it have a title deed? Is it under government acquisition? Understand that prime land with proper documentation will never come cheap. Avoid emotional decisions. Don't buy because you're excited. Buy because you verified. Learn about government acquisition. Land for public utilities or roads will never be released back to private owners. Work with credible real estate companies. Visit their offices. Talk to their clients. Engage professionals, a licensed surveyor, and a trusted lawyer. And never ignore documentation. No title deed, walk away. Buying land is not like buying vegetables at the market. This is one of the biggest investments of your life. Treat it that way. Now, let's talk about greed. Because many people lose money not because they are naive, but because they are greedy. They want prime land at a ridiculous price. And scammers love greedy buyers because greed makes you blind. Every scam depends on greed. You see a deal that looks too good and you stop asking questions. You rush, you lose. Personally, I've never been scammed, and there's a reason for that. Before I buy anything, I ask, what's the real value here? I do my research. I compare prices. I verify the details. If someone offers me something way below the market price, I don't rush. I pause. But most people do the opposite. They see cheap prices and jump in without thinking. You must always do your research. Compare prices in that area. Check what other plots are selling for. Know the cheapest and the most expensive. That's how you detect red flags. At the end of the day, my friend, it's better to pay a fair price for genuine land than to chase everything chasing a lie. The first rule of wise investment is this: don't buy with emotion, buy with information. If you can overcome the urge for too good to be true deals, you'll protect your money, your peace, and your legacy. Stay informed, stay cautious, stay wise, because the land you buy today, wisely, patiently, and with mentorship, can become the foundation of your family's generational wealth tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning into the ESLI series with me, Bob Ondijo. And remember, in real estate, patience is profit and mentorship is the master key. See you in the next session.